Aha.
Apparently, I'm the only one that they can hear.
That's because I was muted. Hi. So apparently OBS has a problem. Am glitched. But hi all. You got to hear about my day.
Well, at least from my side of it. I for a second it was like, why didn't you share your screen with me yet? And then I remembered that we were gonna play the bomb game.
Yep. So hi all. We're starting just a little earlier than normal, but that's okay. Once again, audio is the bane of my existence.
Mana says that their Skype is being a hoe, and I quote a hoe. I just want to make that clear to everybody. That was a direct quote.
In capital letters too, like.
Yeah.
Please know,
all caps
it
and
is
everything.
being a hoe. A good thing they said they can start. That we can start, yeah. Because
yeah, too late.
Hi all. All right. Hi all. I'm Kels. I'm a disaster. And yeah, apparently I don't know how to use computers. Go and tell my boss.
Yeah. Sorry. And I'm Lemur, and that definitely was just, that made my day. Thank you for that. The accidental oopsie there.
I still do not. I don't know what happened still.
I'm just glad that I didn't say anything, since I was the one that wasn't on mute.
Yeah, that's very good. Just want to make sure, because we're having audio weirdness, can everyone hear the game audio except for you, Lemur, obviously.
I can't hear shit.
Yeah,
for you.
You're not supposed to, so.
Excellent.
Actually, I do wish that I could share the audio with you, just not the screen. Because as, the time ticks down, I don't know if you've watched any of our past streams with it, or I guess the one last stream we had. The music, when you get down to that final minute, just starts, it goes hard, man. Oh my god, I need to do this bomb thing. Oh my god. Alright, we've got game audio. No idea what the hell's going on with the other audio. It's fine. Probably means I need to update OBS, but that's okay.
Props.
As a reminder, patch your software. Patching is important.
Also, speaking of, if you have an iPhone and you haven't done your update already, you need to do that.
You do need to do that. Please be on 15.6.1. If you are on 15.6.0, you have a vulnerability that is currently being exploited in the wild. So, update that shit.
Yes. Update that shit.
It also had how do you say that? iPads and stuff like that, it also applies to. So make sure that all your stuff is on 15.6.1.
Yep.
All right. Do you want to try to do a bomb solo?
Sure. We're gonna die.
All right. It'll be fine, right? All right. 2.3, one step up. All right. For those who have made it this far and want something tougher, but not too tough, we have 5 minutes, 4 modules, 3 strikes. You ready to go?
Okay. Yep.
All right.
All right. What are we looking at?
Well, the thing that says this screen is for your eyes only. Don't look at the bomb defusal manual. All right. We are looking at a bomb with 5 minutes on it. Come on, turn on the lights. Okay. So we have. Oh, those are new. So it's like this keypad with words on it. There's 6 buttons. We also have the weird symbols from last time. We have a button that says detonate, and then we have that one that we couldn't figure out.
The maze?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the maze.
Okay. So the 2 circles are top left and mid left.
Okay, on the same line?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, find the maze with the matching circular markings. The diffuser must navigate the white light to the red triangle using the arrow buttons.
Okay. So,
okay.
Have you found the maze?
Yes.
Okay. So, the white light that I can move is right next to the top left. So it's 2 from the left at the top. The red triangle is 2 from the left, way at the bottom.
Okay, so the red triangle is on the bottom row.
Yes.
2 in from the right.
2 in from the left.
2 in from the left. Okay. And then go all the way, and then you were on the far left, so go all the way down.
I am 2 from the left, but I'm at the top.
2.
So I'm right next to the circle.
Okay, so left. Go to your left. So go all the way to the edge to the left.
Okay.
Which should just be 1.
Yep. I'm
at the circle. And then all the way down.
Okay. Okay.
And then it should be a clear shot to the right.
Perfect. All right. We did that one.
Hell yeah.
All right. Woo, we figured it out. Okay, button symbols or the weird word keypad?
Let's do the symbols. Okay. Just because it'll be something quick.
Okay, so...
All right, lay it on me. What do you got?
It looks like this weird R with no, stem on the left. So it's like a little... like it's a capital R, except for the fact that it doesn't have the, stem on the left. So it looks kind of like this little ghost thing. I have the weird cursive Q. I have... Oh, I don't know what that... I think that Greek symbol is lambda with a line through it. And then I have the... Oh. You need me to...
I don't know what that symbol is, but it's okay.
It looks like, Oh, you don't know kanji. It looks like a little, triangle almost with, a thing at the top.
Triangle with a thing at the top. Oh, fucking god. Okay. This is upside down. These look different. Shit. Hi. Hello. Oh, I see what you're saying about the fucking R. I see it now.
Okay.
Okay, so you said there was
I have the
weird
R.
Q, the R.
Yep. And then it's almost like an A, but it doesn't have the line in the middle, and it's got a little line at the top where the lines connect. Like a little teepee almost.
Shit, we're gonna die. Well, there's only one that has the little R in it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna read you the whole line through.
Okay.
And then as I describe the button, press it.
Okay.
So there's a copyright symbol.
Okay.
A W with a fancy hat.
I was going to say that was a butt, but yes, go on.
Yeah, it's a butt. A Q.
Okay.
Q. A K. Weird, the double K situation.
Okay.
The R.
Okay.
An upside down Y.
Okay. Oh yeah, that must be it. Okay, so we got 2. Let's do the button. Button is red and says detonate.
Button. If the button is red, it says hold. Okay, hold on. Shit.
Yep.
Button is blue. More than one battery. Is there more than one battery?
I don't see any batteries.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna guess it's the last one. So if none of the above apply, hold the button and refer to the recent held button. So
we just blew up.
Ah! Damn it.
We tried. I think we spent a lot of time on that symbol one. And
we did.
The trying to figure out the maze, because we finally figured it out.
Yeah.
Oh. Yay.
Yay. Hi. Shall we do introductions now that we've blown up?
Sure.
Hi, I'm Kels. I'm the disaster that can't figure out how to work the streaming program, and that was defusing the bomb. Yay!
Go Lemur, because I was late.
No worries. Lemur, just living my best life. If you hear dogs barking, or if I refer to children, it's the dogs. Maverick is fan favorite, and he's sitting next to me, so hopefully he'll be good for stream.
A good boy.
You're right, definitely fan fave. Hi, I'm Mana. I'm always late to the party. I guess I'm fashionably late or something, and yeah, I sometimes do stuff. Yay!
Yay! All right, shall we try this bomb again?
Also, can you share this screen for me?
No sharing the screen. Remember, you're not supposed to see it.
Oh wait, that's right. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Anyway,
No, you're good.
Up?
My brain cell is not here. Anyway,
It's okay. You're catching up. You're good.
Yep.
yes,
All right, we ready to retry?
yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's do this. All right, we have our timer and
Give us better modules.
go. Okay, so we have the maze, we have the symbols, we have a button, and then we have a screen with 4 buttons that have different numbers on them.
Good. Oh,
Let's
okay.
do that one. The screen with 4 different numbers. It's page 11
Okay.
in our handbook.
Okay. There's a 1 on the screen, and the numbers are 3, 1, 2, 4.
3, 1, 2, 4.
Yep.
Okay. 3, 1, 2. But hold on.
Yep.
Okay, there's like 5 stages. Jesus. Okay. If the display is 1, press the button in the second position.
Okay.
Oh, I understand.
All
Okay.
right, now the buttons are this 1 on the screen is 4, and the numbers are 4, 2, 3, 1.
Okay, so then if the display is 4, press the button in the same position, which was the second button.
Okay.
What's the one on the
3.
main screen?
3 on
Press the
screen.
button. Press the button in the third position.
Okay.
Is there a new number?
1.
I now understand how this works now. Press the button in the same position as you pressed in stage 1, which was the second button.
Perfect. Which was good because I already did it. And 2.
Yay.
Press the button with the same label that you pressed in stage 2. Shit.
Label?
That's what it says.
Oh, damn, I guessed right. Okay. All right.
Ah!
Sorry for guessing.
Wanna do symbols?
All right.
Yes.
We have cursive Q, we have star, we have the tennis racket, and we have the backwards C with the dot.
Tennis racket. Why is there only one cursive Q in here? It
Maybe
doesn't
that's
work
because
for...
that's it.
Well, no, because it doesn't have the Can you read to me the Oh, there it is. Okay.
Found it?
So yes. So can you read to me the 4 labels again?
Cursive Q, star, tennis racket, backwards C with the dot inside it.
Okay. So tennis racket.
Okay.
Backwards C.
Okay.
Cursive Q.
Okay. Star.
And then the star.
Okay. Maze or button?
Let's do the button.
All right. The button is
What?
blue and says detonate.
Okay. Are there any batteries? It says
Yeah.
No.
the button is. There are no batteries. All right. Hold the button and then refer to the releasing hold button. So hold the button.
Okay. Holding.
What's the
Yellow.
What's the color? Release when the countdown timer has a 5 in any position.
Okay.
And then This was our last one. So
all right, maze. All right, it's the same maze as before. Top left and mid left.
Okay, where are you?
I am one below the mid left circle. And the red triangle is 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right of me. So it's 1 from the right.
So it's in a direct straight line away from you?
Correct.
And you were right below the middle.
Yes. I am 1 from the bottom.
So you can go, one from, yeah, okay. Just go straight for it.
All right. Woo! We did it!
Hey.
Oh.
Thank goodness for not blowing up.
Woo!
That's always a good thing.
We did it with 43 seconds and 43.89 seconds left. We are in the top 77%.
Hey.
Jesus.
That's good.
And I'm with chat. The Bob Defusal speedrun strategy is if it has a battery, rip it out. Now power means no kaboom.
Exactly. See, why couldn't we do that? Damn.
Well, I mean, this one didn't have any batteries, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
See, that's what I would do.
Shall we do one more?
Yeah.
All right. 2.4. Pick up the pace. Reading this only uses up time you don't have. Chop, chop. Oh, we have 3 minutes, 3 modules, and 3 strikes. We ready?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Let's do this. Yes, I'm not allowed to look at the bomb defusal manual.
So, Mana, do you want to take the first one, and then I'll start looking at like the next one kind of deal?
Wait. Okay, wait. Where are we?
All right. I have wires. I have 4 colored buttons and a diamond. And then I have the word one that we didn't get to. It's got text on the screen and then 6 buttons with words on them.
Okay, wires.
Okay, wires. I have 6 wires. No yellow.
You have how many wires?
6.
6. Okay, no yellow. If there's no yellow wires and the last digit of the serial number is odd, cut the 3rd wire.
The serial number is 6, so it's not odd.
Otherwise, if there's exactly 1 yellow wire and there's more than 1 white wire, cut the 4th wire.
There's no yellow wire.
Otherwise, if there's no red wires, cut the last wire.
All right, there's no red wires. Okay.
Otherwise, cut the 4th wire.
Next.
Okay.
All right. The buttons.
The colored ones.
Simon says yes.
Okay. Okay. What do I do?
Okay. So one of the 4 color buttons will flash.
Yep.
What was that?
Blue.
Okay. Flash followed by another. Okay. So press that.
Okay. Nope. It was wrong.
No.
Nope. It's still just that blue one flashing.
The serial number. Okay. Do you see a serial number?
Yep.
Does it contain a vowel?
Yes. An
okay.
I.
So. All right. So it was a blue flash.
Yes.
Red.
Nope.
What? Yellow.
Nope.
What? I don't understand.
I don't know.
It's page 8, Mana, if you want to look at it.
Oh, it's page 8, because I was like, where am I? Okay,
What? Okay, wait. Okay, we're gonna die.
It says Simon says.
Yeah. The original button will flash followed by another. Repeat this sequence in order to using the color mapping. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I get it. So for those of you who can't see me, obviously, I am looking at the manual. Okay, so so if the serial number contains a vowel, so it contained a vowel, they've got that table. So it's the blue flash, and then so it has to do with how many strikes we have.
Okay.
So when we had no strikes, it was supposed to be red. Then when we got the 1 strike, it was green. Then when we got the 2nd strike, it should have been red again.
Yeah, so red, green, red, right? Like Simon says it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Shall we try that again?
Yeah.
All right. I have no idea if we're going to get the same ones. Exactly.
Okay.
Deploy the sniper squad on me. I looked at the manual.
Okay.
All right. So I have the buttons with the words on it. I have the screen with the number on it and the number buttons, and I have the wires.
Okay, we'll do wires first since we're pretty good at those.
Okay, I have 2 red wires, 1 yellow, 3 blue.
2 red wires, 3 blue, and what?
1 yellow.
1 yellow, okay. But there's exactly 1 yellow wire and there's more than 1 white wire, cut the 4th wire.
No white.
Otherwise, if there's no red wires, cut the last wire. Otherwise, cut the 4th wire.
All right, good. Next.
All right, what do you have?
Word buttons or number buttons?
Number buttons.
All right, number on the screen is 4.
All right, press the 4th position.
Okay. Number was 1. 3.
But
The
3?
new number on the screen is 3.
Press the button in the 1st position.
Okay. Number on the screen is 4.
Press the button labeled 4.
Okay. Number on the screen is 4 again.
Press the button in the same position as you pressed in stage 2.
Okay. Number on the screen is 1.
Press the button with the same label as you pressed in stage 1.
Okay. That was 3, I think? Nope, it was not 3. Okay. Number on the screen is 2.
Press the button with the same label as you pressed in stage 2? Or did it start us over?
Oh, it started us over. Oh, shit.
Damn it.
Shit!
Sorry. I guessed wrong. All right, 2.
Alright, knowing that, press the button in the 2nd position.
Okay. That number was a 3. Number on the screen is 4.
Same position in stage 1.
Okay. Number on the screen is 1.
Button with the same level that you label that you pressed in stage 2.
It was not that. I have already forgotten. Okay, 3 on the screen.
Okay, press the button in the 3rd position.
Okay, that's a 3. Someone keep track of that. I'm not doing so good at this. Okay,
Okay, 3.
number on the screen is 3. Oh, nope, we flew up.
Damn it!
That was my bad.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. We tried.
We tried. The music is very good.
Yeah, music is surprisingly nice and also scary when it gets faster.
Seriously. All right, we ready to try again? One more time.
Yeah, let's do one more and then we should get started.
Yep. Okay. 3 minutes on the clock. And all right, I have the Simon Says buttons. I have a button that says abort, and I have the maze.
Abort.
Let's do the Simon. Oh,
or okay.
You want to do?
We're
do
doing
abort,
abort.
and then I'll do.
White button says abort.
If the button is blue and the button says abort, hold the button and refer to releasing a
Button's
help
white.
button. Okay.
Button's white.
Okay, what is this white? Okay, if the button is white and there is a lit indicator with the label car, hold the button and refer to releasing a held button.
Okay, there is. Light is blue.
If blue strips release when the countdown timer has a 4 in any position.
Okay. All right, good. Maze or Simon Says?
Simon Says, how many strikes do we have?
None.
Okay.
And it's
Great.
a blue flash.
Okay, serial number? Does it contain a vowel?
I can find it. No.
Okay, so no strikes?
No strikes.
And blue flash?
Blue flash.
Okay, red.
All right. Blue flash, yellow flash.
Green.
Nope.
What? Blue flash, I don't understand. Green? That was not right. I don't know.
Yep, that was...
I don't know.
I think that was right. It didn't... Okay, blue flash, yellow flash.
Was it green? I mean,
Oh, it's looking for 2 buttons for me to push.
Oh.
Okay, we have 2 strikes.
What?
So, what's the blue
so like
flash?
red green? So then it'd be red green. If you're responding to it? I don't know. This one doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. It blew us up.
Damn it.
Okay, so one of the 4 color buttons will flash. Using the correct table below, press the button with the corresponding color. The original button will flash, followed by another. Repeat the sequence in order using the color mapping. The sequence will lengthen by 1 each time you correctly enter a sequence until the module is disarmed. So I guess then you should have responded with like red and green.
Yeah, that would make sense, I think.
On the second one, and then it would be like, okay, red, green,
yeah.
blue.
Okay. That makes sense. Alright, do we want to try it once more, or do we just want to move on?
We can move on today.
Yeah, let's move on.
Sounds good. Give me just a second.
That was too terrifying.
Swap over. Does someone else want to read the recap?
We did too good last time.
I know we did.
We got too cocky.
Yeah, I can read it.
Cool.
All right, last time on Not Ace Attorney.
Not Ace
Strongheart informed us that the poor sap in the burning omnibus was our client, and that grim fates like this befall any defendant that Van Zieks fails to convict. Now we're trying to investigate a failed murder attempt that Herlock Sholmes wrongly named, oh boy, the loquacious and ulterior future to Soseki Natsume as the culprit of, while dealing with more British racists, such as a very hungry Inspector Tobias Gregson.
All right. Yep, we met our client, Soseki Natsume. I didn't like him when I had to read him for school, and I can't say I like him much now either. All right, everyone see the screen?
Yep. And I can hear it.
Yay.
I mean, I can't hear the screen, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and kick in then. Okay, I think we finished conversing with this man, so I think it's time for us to move.
We did talk to him.
So let's go back to the crime scene. Why not? Oh, buddy, I forgot about you.
What's the Japanese delegation doing here?
Oh, Inspector Gregson. I'm not used to being
This isn't on the forest trial, as I'm fairly sure you're well aware.
Yes, of course. We're here to investigate.
So you've been holding cells then. What do you make of the criminal? He's... Oh wait, that's...
He's not a criminal, as you put it, Inspector. He's a suspect.
Well, less about that. You Japanese like to stick together, I suppose. Well, do what you will. It doesn't bother me. The bloke's in court tomorrow, whatever happens, and the verdict's a foregone conclusion.
Ugh. The stone cold, the air of rejection.
Take heart. Oh, wait, that's you.
Take heart. London at this time of year is full of stone cold air.
That makes it worse somehow. Alright, let's chat with you. See how many more racist things you can say.
Tell me about Scotland Yard, Inspector. Ever since I read about it in The Adventures of Herlock Sholmes, I've been fascinated by the place.
The Yard is the most sophisticated policing organization you'll find anywhere in the world, ma'am.
Funny how the British think that everything's the most sophisticated in the world if it comes from them.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, and you know I've always dreamt of wearing a real Bobby's helmet.
It does make them look the part. Seeing that policeman there with his helmet on? You certainly get the sense that this is a man who will take no nonsense in his duty of protecting the city.
Sata should just yoink it from his head and wear it. Just for fun.
Oh, yes. Doesn't he look wonderful?
Yeah, being a London, Bobby, it's hard going on, I can tell you.
Oh, really?
They're po-po.
You want to wear the hat. First thing in the morning, you know what he does? Goes around and rouses all the laborers on his beat so they can get off to work.
What? He wakes people up?
Yep, raps on their windows with a long pole. Did it myself going back a bit. That's weird. Who does that?
Apparently the police.
I had no idea.
Don't they got alarm clocks?
I mean, this may be prior to the time of alarm clocks.
True that, bestie. What about, well, they had roosters, right?
Yeah, but how many roosters do you think they have just running around London?
Just get a rooster. Anyway, the Bobby works for the people of the town. It's just another of his duties. After that, he starts tirelessly patrolling the streets all day long. Nom nom nom. Has to cover 20 miles a day. That's the regulation distance.
I can't really imagine how far that is, but it sounds like a long way.
Let me see. "20 miles. That's approximately the distance from Tokyo to Yokohama."
Yep, Yokohama. On foot? That's definitely taking things a step too far.
And when it gets dark, of course, he has the important job of lighting all the Gar Street lamps.
Oh, my.
And I suppose in between all of those duties, Bobbies are expected to investigate cases as well?
And chase after criminals trying to evade the law.
I'm not sure. Not sure you could call it in between exactly. More alongside it, but yes. They're expected to handle those jobs as well. We do have men kneeling over from time to time, admit.
We just casually overwork them, it's fine.
That's rude.
Always dreamt of wearing one of those helmets, as I said. Girl, get a better dream.
Yeah. Get a better goal in life.
But it's with a heavy heart that I shall have to relinquish that dream to you, Mr. Naruhodo. Why can't you take turns?
Your heavy head will be...
Yeah. Inherit that.
Your heavy heart will be my heavy head if you do. Alright, about the case.
Passing on the burden. No, It happened at around 5 in the evening 2 days ago, just then on that open bit of pavement. The victim, a young woman, was stabbed with a blade from behind.
Is it right that the lady is still unconscious now? You mentioned that she's being treated in hospital.
Yeah, I never said she was a lady.
You just... What?
Right, wait, what? Truth is, unless she comes around pretty smartish, we won't be able to find out how much about her at all.
I suppose that means they haven't been able to take a statement from her, of course.
Here's a map of the local area I happen to have on me. You can take it if you want.
Really? Are you sure?
It's Yard Police to give lawyers defending suspects the old bit of information to go on.
I haven't actually accepted the job yet, but no.
Thank you, Inspector. We gratefully accept.
All right, we got the local map.
Anyway, as far as we know, there was no one else on the scene other than the victim and your fellow countrymen. So, who did it, do you think? Not much of a head scratcher, is it?
Well, I know Mr. Natsume is also claiming not to have seen anyone else around, but...
Just because he didn't see anyone doesn't mean we can be sure that nobody else was present.
True that, bestie. I'm sorry to have to tell you, but we most certainly can be sure.
How?
Because,
Sorry.
ma'am, the precise moment of the stabbing didn't go unnoticed.
What?
We have two very reliable witnesses, no less.
Wait. Let's back up for just a second, because we've heard some ridiculous things already.
Yeah.
There was no one at the scene.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
But there were two witnesses at the scene.
That's a contradiction already.
I gotta welcome to my brainwaves of none of this shit ever makes sense.
It's nowadays. It was a typically foggy London day, and your client obviously didn't see them.
There were witnesses now?
Because of the fog? Oh, okay.
Then how could... If he couldn't see them, how could they see... Man,
Right.
who were these witnesses, Inspector?
A fellow and his wife, and the man's one of the most reliable and respected citizens in all of London.
Of course he is.
He's a copper from Scotland Yard. Shit. Plot thickens. Thick.
A policeman? That might change things.
And this policeman just happened to be there at the exact moment the woman was attacked?
And he did nothing?
Oh, nothing peculiar about that, ma'am. Part and parcel of being a bobby. Catching them and banging the act and all. Mm-hmm.
Do you think it might be possible for us to ask that policeman a few questions?
No.
Be my guest. You can ask him what you like. In court tomorrow.
Oh.
I've no
What
doubt.
did we expect?
Yeah, I don't know.
I've no doubt he'll be summoned as a witness. So that'll give you something to look forward to.
That's that then. Got no intention of letting us meet the man beforehand, it seems.
Can't get over the fact he looks like the Pringles guy. Anyway.
Good lord. A policeman witnessed the incident? She's so scandalized. As your judicial assistant, I must warn you that this could make our job very difficult indeed.
Yeah, as a non-judicial assistant, I could have warned me of that too. I'm sassy today. Oh, yes, one more thing, Inspector.
What?
The person who led you to the suspect, I hear that was Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
Oh shit. That's right. Oh, that's so funny. The moment the stabbing was witnessed by two people was also what they said last trial. And look how that ended up.
Yeah.
What are you bringing him up for?
My arch nemesis.
My arch nemesis.
Was it something I said? The color's drained from his cheeks.
Does he have a crush on him?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too.
Oh shit.
Stay in love. It's okay.
That twitchy Japanese bloke goes on trial tomorrow. Are you going to defend him or not? Not that I'm changing the subject.
Yeah, deflecting much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's stuck on Ryunosuke.
Oh no!
Oh wait, there it is. Anyway, makes no difference to me. A bitch is a bitch. There we go. But I will just say this. Sherlock Holmes is a poopy head, and nothing that he says you should ever take seriously. Yes.
It's fine. They fucking. It's fine.
Wait, do we have evidence?
Look, I'm a lawyer.
Also,
I can create evidence or something. I don't know.
It's for woo. Right. Also, can someone take over? I'm gonna like restart this Skype call.
Yep.
It's like stuck.
Okay.
I
could take him. No London lawyer worth his salt would touch that case with a barge pole.
Because the prosecution's being handled by the Reaper of the Bailey, you mean? It's fine, I beat him last time.
Precisely. There's no way to save the man now. It's a waste of time trying. It's all a bit strange, though.
Sorry?
The Reaper. He hasn't appeared in court once for a good few years now. Oh boy. We brought him out of retirement. Yes, we did hear something to that effect.
That why he put his feet up on the bench? He just forgot how to lawyer?
He went feral. Just feet. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know why that's just so funny. Okay, I'm back. The only people he usually bothers were the real scum, the master criminals, the violent ones. I'm so sorry.
Master criminals?
Oh fuck. The violent ones. That's right. He handpicks his victims, only deals with those guaranteed to go to the gallows for their sins.
Okay,
Jesus.
I'd like to recap this man for us really quick. So they call him the Reaper of the Bailey because he possibly murders his clients, or like the defendant when they get off free. And he only goes for ones that he can win.
Uh-huh.
How the fuck is this man?
Homeboy has a bloodlust that is unparalleled.
He's not that good at his job. He's just a serial killer.
Yeah, pretty much. Jesus.
What the hell? But
excuse me.
Share screen.
Hi. What?
Liam, can you share screen? Let me see. Like, I can't see the screen.
I will read.
Okay.
Alright, how about that?
Gotta reset all my settings.
It's not showing up at all.
Well, that's not good.
Oh.
Yeah, that ain't good. Well, yeah, y'all can take over until.
Okay. But
okay.
Mr. Natsume wouldn't hang for what he's accused of, surely.
Was he accused of attempted murder?
Yeah.
Details. That's just my point, sunshine. Sunshine. Yes, the young woman was stabbed, but it didn't kill her. Couldn't even say the intent was there.
I mean, in theory, he did possibly stab her, like... What How do you not stab someone with intent? Like, oh, whoops, my knife just accidentally went into her back.
He ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times.
Oh, exactly.
Tango intensified.
He had it coming. This isn't the sort of case I'd be expecting the Reaper to want to sink his teeth into, for want of a better phrase.
Well,
is he a vampire? Like, we talked about, like, jokingly, but, like, is he legitimately a vampire?
Maybe that's why he murders all the defendants. Like, he just
literally has a bloodlust.
Yeah, like, we don't know that what was in that bottle last time, or that glass was wine. Just gonna put that out there. Well, it's not exactly a minor infraction, is it?
Honey, relax. No, there's got to be more to it. Some reason he's taken an interest. Ruh-roh. It's us. He wants us to be his undead slave. I don't know. He's gonna possess us with his vampire powers. Really? What sort of reason, Inspector? You think I can tell what's going on inside the head of that Lord of Darkness? Jesus. You'll have to ask him yourself at tomorrow's trial.
Are we really gonna have to face the Reaper again? The Lord of Darkness, as he put it? Alright. Now that we've talked about the dude that wants to make us his slave, what about your boyfriend?
Where'd you hear that name from?
Oh, well, it was Mr. Natsume who mentioned it. He said that Mr. Sholmes was with the police when they entered his lodgings.
Don't you dare speak that name to me ever again. I'm sure it was the result of one of Mr. Sholmes' inspirational great deductions. Fiddle! Pointed the chips at us and everything. Ah! Can we just start? Can I have a chip?
Seriously.
Well, if you're gonna put it in my face, I'll just have a chip. The man's an amateur, and I'm getting sick and tired of him showing his mug everywhere.
Oh.
He ain't that cute.
Oh.
I don't know where he gets his information from, but he turns up at the scene of the crime, wanders around, spouting incomprehensible rubbish, and before you know it, he's claimed to have solved the case.
No, not the chips.
Oh, God.
Yes, he's quite astounding, isn't he?
He's a great help to Scotland.
Scotland
Yard.
I feel like that's more Wisconsin accent, not, London, but you can go with it.
I mean, honestly, that's just the sound of my brain cell leaving my body. Gibble, I guess. What does that even mean? Gibble. Ever seen this before?
Yeah, she probably has one in her sleeve. Oh yeah, that's Branched Magazine.
The wonderful publication in which the adventures of Herlock Sholmes appears. Oh boy. It was fucking... Yes, well, that wonderful publication, as you put it, sees fit to include several of the Yard's detectives in its stories. And the so-called great detective makes a mockery of all of us. If you ask anyone at the Yard, it's a misadventure to be included in any Herlock Sholmes tale at all. Well, I suppose there is an element of that. We work our socks off, every one of us. The sock budget at this place must just be through the roof. Only to be frumped by the public thanks by the public thanks to that obnoxious detective. The man's as dangerous to us at Scotland Yard as he is to all of our criminals.
So, is he helpful or not? Because if he's dangerous to criminals, then he's helpful, right?
But, I mean,
what?
Show says ACAB. That can't really be true, can it, Inspector? You're breaking her heart. Don't do that.
Clearly, the great detective and the police have a complex relationship. Poor Susato. Well,
leave our sweet summer child alone.
I know. I don't think we're going to get any more useful information out of the detective.
That attitude.
Mr. Naruhodo, can I make a suggestion?
Oh, yes. What is it?
Don't suck. No. That would be the advice she would give.
Yeah.
Like, she's the type who would give that. Don't suck.
Well, it seems to me that we must speak with him about this.
Do we have to? By him.
Oh no.
Do you mean Mr. Sholmes?
Precisely. Yes, Mr. Harlock Sholmes. Exactly.
Oh, look, those shining eyes. You can't wait, can you?
Says get good.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Natsume did blame Mr. Sholmes for all of this, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He really did.
Oh, she's putting her hands on her hip all sassily.
Which makes him an involved party in this case. Are you just going to ignore that? I hope not.
No.
Damn, she's really laying it on thick.
Thick.
I assure you, it is not simply my selfish desire to meet with Mr. Sholmes again. It's 100% that.
The trouble is, we have no idea of the man's address even. It's
somewhere over the... Oh, shit.
It's Baker Street. Homegirl has been stalking him.
I mean it's the famous.
He also puts that in everything.
22B Baker Street. How do you know that?
I stalk him.
How do you not know?
Yeah.
The stories, of course. He posts his address online.
That's personal doxer.
He doxed himself. That's weird.
221B Baker Street. The most famous address in the world.
And I can confirm it is a real place in London. It's in, like, North London. And it does have, like, a Sherlock Holmes exhibit at it. You can visit if you are a Sherlock Holmes fanatic. I don't remember.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go in Luke Pierce cosplay from Tears of Themis.
There you go. And it's not very busy, so you can probably get quite a few pictures in there.
Hell yeah!
Oh, I see. Well, there's nothing to stop us from going, I suppose. We'd better try to find our way there before Susato-san gets any more excited and unpredictable.
I'm in the carriage.
Fist bump. Let's go.
Yeah. So we're to have a reunion already with the great detective, Mr. Herlock Sholmes. Alright, well, actually, hey, a new location was added. Really quick. Hi, look at my armband. Inspector Gregson, can I show you this?
Oh no, this is not gonna end well. Oh, am I supposed to know what that is? I've never seen that insignia before.
It's worn by defense lawyers in the Empire of Japan as a symbol of their profession. Look at my armband.
In other words, It's a worthless trinket here in the Great Britain.
You're a worthless trinket. Oh no! It's very important to me. It shows my spirit.
Oh. An English gentleman keeps things like his spirit very much to himself, I'll have you know.
Yeah, most of us have not nicknamed their dick spirit. Oh.
Don't give up, Mr. Naruhodo.
It's too late. He crushed my spirit already.
Damn.
Well, I hate you. Goodbye.
Watson moving in with Holmes at Baker Street is literally one of the first things that happens in the books. Good to know. I actually no joke. We bought a copy of Sherlock Holmes from Barnes and Noble just so I could take pictures of Luke. I'm so bad. The things I do for cosplay.
I feel like if given the opportunity, I should definitely, visit. But
I'll go with. I'll go again.
I worry about.
Field trip.
I forgot that they're actually talking.
I know.
Yeah, same. I was like, oh, this anime's really nice.
I think you guys can hear it for the first time now.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I can hear it. I stopped sharing.
With the weird, British accents that the Japanese people have.
Yeah, why? That part threw me off. I'm like, wait, what?
I feel like it's important that I should have to do that because it lives up to my legacy of I went to Forks during my Twilight phase. We took a day trip because my grandma, this is when my grandma was still alive, and we went to her house, and she lived in northern Washington, and we booked a ferry because it wasn't a regular one, so you actually had to schedule it to get over into the peninsula so we could drive to Forks.
Oh my god!
And they had shit. If you ever want to go to Forks, they're ready for you.
Oh.
We even went to the restaurant in Port Angeles that Bella and Edward go on their date on. Huh?
Is it a vampire themed restaurant?
They ham it up.
I can't believe that's a thing.
It's a real thing. The hospital has a parking spot for Carlisle.
Are you?
Oh my god!
Are you serious?
Because that's where you.
Not kidding you. I am not fucking around.
Hang on tight,
there's a
spider
truck.
monkey.
Oh.
Bella, hey chica, it's been a long time. How you doing?
Okay, I have two things. First thing is that there is a truck that looks like Bella's from the movie that is parked next to the Forks, Washington sign. So for pictures. And the other thing is, I think I've told you guys about this, but the entire time I watched the new Batman movie in theaters, I leaned over to my friend and was like, "This is the skin of a killer, Bella." Anytime Robert Pattinson as Batman would do anything, the skin of a killer. Because there's one scene, if you haven't seen it, not really a spoiler, but there's a scene where a bomb goes off right in front of Batman and he doesn't get burned, and that was just I leaned over and that's when she hit me. But anyway, cycling back to why I brought this up is I feel like if I can visit a book location, I feel like I have to, since I went whole hog.
And I will say there's a very nice park just north of there. It's within walking distance. I got chased by a goose there. It was fine. All right, 19th of February, 12:53 p.m. Sholmes' Suite.
I'm sorry, but Batman's one rule: no killing. Batman's inner Edward. This is the skin of a killer.
So this is where the great detective makes his living. It feels surreal to be here somehow.
Why does every Sherlock Holmes apartment look the same? This even it's not exact, obviously, but it reminds me so much of the BBC show. And why do they all look the same? It doesn't matter what era.
Because I think everyone just sort of agrees that Sherlock Holmes, had he lived, would have been a hoarder.
Yeah. He would have been a hoarder. Absolutely. 100%.
Is it as described in the stories, Miss Susato?
Nobody cleaned this fucking floor for ages!
Who let us in here?
Susato-san.
She's having a fangirl moment. Look at her.
Yeah, she's having an out-of-body experience. She is taking a selfie in front of... She's taking a selfie in front of Carlisle's parking spot.
and Tyler's van, yes. At the same time. No, she rode on the van and parked on Carlisle's parking.
Many, many famous cases have been solved here in this very room.
Oh! I suppose they must have been. Yeah? I've never read the stories. So it's hard to get quite as excited about it as she seems to be.
The detective chases the villain relentlessly as he disappears into the fog and down the unlit London street. Oh, the thrill of it, the romanticism. Can't you feel your heart thumping in your chest? Pretty sure that's anxiety.
Yeah.
Can't you, Mr. Naruhodo?
Oh, I suppose I can. Yes.
So, if you don't mind,
let me sniff the floors.
I'll just stand here and soak up the atmosphere for a while longer.
Aww.
She's vibing.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh, girl. So cute.
Please don't mind me.
He's obsessed. Look, she's a 16-year-old with a favorite book character. This is not the weirdest thing I have seen.
She literally is having her fangirl moment. Let her have it.
Exactly. Well, it looks like our detective friend isn't home at present. Excuse me. Is anybody home?
Oh, do we have visitors?
Oh, is it? What's her name?
I love you.
Oh, okay. I thought it. Okay, I didn't know.
Hello, it's a big news case for Mr. Sholmes.
Hello. I love you. Wait. Aren't you?
Oh, how rude of me. I'll go and make some tea at once.
No, don't go. I love you.
She'll be back.
I'm sure it's the same girl. Yeah, you could not mistake her.
She literally has pink hair, bitch.
Mr. Sato, did you just see the girl who was just here?
No.
No.
Oh, yes. Isn't it truly extraordinary? To think that the King of Bohemia came to this very room to ask Mr. Sholmes to take on his case.
Wow.
The King of Bulgaria? Rest in peace.
Oh, good luck with that one.
King... It's also blurry, so I'm gonna have a fun time. King Wilhelm Gottfried Sigismund von Armstein, of course. It would probably have been just as difficult if I could have read all those letters.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Should have made up a name.
Yeah, really. I'm drawing a blank. Forget the adventures of Sherlock Holmes for a moment and look over there.
King Elmo Austenstein Pikachu the Third.
Yeah.
Ah, the tea's brewed, and I have a freshly baked cake as well.
You're perfect. Thank you.
Ah, it's you.
I knew it.
Welcome to
Susato-san recognizes her too.
The world's in focus again. Oh yeah.
Yay!
Ah, there you are. Oh, it's her again. Okay. Oh, it's a flashback.
Yep.
And taking that with you as well. I was looking forward to the trial run of my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Oh, good day to you. I'm, well, the inventor, I suppose. of that machine?
It's the girl who turned up at the end of Mr. McGilden's trial in the defendant's antechamber.
I pushed that bitch in the fire.
You're doing great, sweetie.
He was a bitch. No one misses him. I've never met a lawyer from the Far East before. Or you, having to get straight to work when you only just arrived in London.
Oh, yeah, it was challenging.
Say the least.
Well, try this tea. It's my special blend, you know.
Oh, thank you. Is tea supposed to look that color?
What?
Oh my, what a fragrant yet mellow flavor.
Hooray! It's a winner! I tried blending different leaves designed to alleviate fatigue, you see. You must be exhausted after your long voyage here, and you have another ticklish trial tomorrow. Oh, and you're trying to defend a Japanese man. I do wish you lots and lots of luck.
Did Mr. Sholmes tell you about us by any chance?
Oh, you know Hurley, do you?
Hurley.
Early?
Earl.
Mr. Sholmes to you, surely.
Early Davidson.
Mr. Sholmes was a fellow passenger on the boat that brought us to Great Britain, you see.
Oh, was he really? Well, I had no idea. I'm afraid Hurley's out on an errand again today, even though he's just returned from overseas.
Wait a minute. We met this girl for the first time ever yesterday after the trial, and only briefly at that. How on earth does she know so much about us? Did she deduce all those things, do you think? Is she the real Sherlock Holmes?
She is. Calling it now.
Please.
Other man's a fake.
Like, I wonder if she's the actual, like, one behind all of those stories, and he's kind of the figurehead almost, because no one would listen to a tiny pink-haired girl who is peak character design.
Yes. Or she was actually hiding under the hat.
There we go.
She's the Ratatouille.
Perfect.
It's a Ratatouille situation up in this bitch.
Why do we always default to Ratatouille?
I don't know.
It's a good
There's
movie.
that.
Also, like, what other reference could we make there?
I don't know.
I Robot. No.
Exactly, Ratatouille. Perhaps more
Everything's
to the point.
We're not even in France.
Yeah.
Why is she here in Mr. Sholmes' suite?
Oh, silly me. I haven't introduced myself, have I?
No, you have not, mysterious child.
Curtsy and
You're
bow.
wonderful.
It's a great pleasure to meet you both. My name is Iris Wilson.
Wilson? Like, the Dr. Wilson that we were accused of murdering?
Oh, fuck.
Kill Bill sirens.
Kill Bill sirens.
I live here together with Hurley.
Iris, is it? What a lovely name. What's the matter?
He's being dramatic. No, wait. This can't be. Did you say that your name is Wilson? Wilson.
What's the matter with Suzato-san? Why is she so flustered all of a sudden?
It's because she's put two and two together, my guy.
That's right. And what are your names?
Oh, well, I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo, a lawyer from Japan.
She's spacing out.
Oh, sorry.
It's like mini Nurse Joy. You can't unsee it now.
I love
Anyway,
I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, Susato Mikotoba. It's wonderful to meet you.
Oh, lovely. Susie and Runo, got it.
Jesus.
I hate it here.
Susie?
And
The fuck is a Susie?
Bruno.
Did she just 4 kids name them?
Yep, pretty much.
God damn it.
There's more to this girl than meets the eye. I have so many questions for her, I don't even know where to start.
Those are now your 4 kids' names. Congratulations.
Yes, and so do I.
Good
All
news,
right.
Watson isn't dead. He's just a little girl with a dead father.
Perfect. It was you that we ran into yesterday, wasn't it? At the Old Bailey.
Oh, yes, that's right. You were ever so helpful. Thank you so much.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm so sorry we couldn't have been more welcoming.
Though, at the time, we did have a rather large gun pointed at us.
True that, bestie.
Oh, like
Just
this?
point it back at you. Ugh.
I love that
thank you.
she's not nervous. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thinking back now, you left with Miss Lestrade in tow, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, that, awkward witness, Gina Lestrade.
Ginny? Yes, she's a professional pickpocket.
Yeah, so we found out.
It was very naughty of her to pinch my invention like that.
Are you referring to the trial disrupting gun-like contraption?
Exactly. So I followed her, you see, to get it back. Perhaps I shouldn't. I should think about fitting a self-destruct mechanism into my inventions.
This girl's dangerous, and she's doing
Yeah.
amazing.
Anyway, I brought Ginny back here after all that. So she could apologize to my trusty technician.
Sorry, your technician?
Harley, of course, silly.
Hurley?
Nailed it.
Yes, Herlock Sholmes. We live here together.
I had no idea the great detective had such an interesting young daughter.
Daughter? Oh, not likely.
What?
I wouldn't call him Hurley if he was my father, would I?
Fair.
I mean, there are weirder things that people call their parents.
Yeah.
Well then, what's your relationship with Mr. Sholmes?
He's my bitch.
No.
Well, I expect you had found out that lodgings of any kind in London are very expensive. So, the solution is to share the cost with a partner, a roommate.
Your roommates?
Totes roomsies.
They were roommates.
They were roommates.
Grown-ass man rooming with a 10-year-old child. That sounds legit.
Sure.
Hope you don't mind me asking, Iris, but how old are you?
Oh, 10 at last this year.
Well, what of your mother and father?
Oh no, they're not around.
Oh, I see. I wonder what the story is there.
I kidnapped Mr.
Iris, my-
Sherlock Sholmes.
Iris, my father was Hurley's gay lover.
Seems legit.
Oh yes, there's something I must ask you.
Of course. Go ahead, Susie.
Please don't call me. I'm a very great fan of the adventures of Sherlock Sholmes, and
Oh, you have a copy of the Rand's magazine.
Yes, I read every issue. It's delivered all the way to Japan on a ship. I can't talk anymore. Short circuiting.
Fine.
Oh, this is so exciting. My stories are being read on the other side of the world.
My stories?
Oh, you thought he had the brain cell? No, that's right. Harley is always solving such amazing cases, you see. And he tells me all about them. They really are quite fascinating. It would be such a shame if I was the only one who ever heard of them, don't you think?
Goodness.
I'm a published author. Last night, he was telling me all about the new case he just solved on a steamship traveling from a faraway land. So, I was just in the middle of typing up the manuscript for the next issue before you came.
So you are the author.
Zato's having a whole breakdown.
Correction, I am the mastermind. Anyway, yes, I'll let you in on a secret, if you like. I'm going to call the latest adventure the Speckled Band.
The Speckled Band? That's certainly very familiar.
Of course, I always change one or two details in the stories here and there. Whatever floats my boat. This time, I had an idea of making a venomous snake be the cause of all the trouble.
Oh, that was Mr. Sholmes' first thought as well, actually.
Yes, and of course, I know that a snake might not be a credible fit for the facts that were facts of the case exactly, but it's a story. Some poetic license is justified to make it more thrilling, I think. Don't you?
So, do you mean to say are the stories about Mr. Sholmes that are published in Rant's magazine
all written by me? Yes, on my wonderful and very modern typewriter.
But all the stories I've ever read are written by a doctor of medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson.
Sato-san's getting more and more worked up.
She's in denial.
Oh, yes, that's me. I mean, my name really is Wilson.
But what about the doctor of medicine part? A lie.
Well, you know how Barbie has a lot of jobs. Well, I like Barbie too. That's all true too. I'm a doctor of medicine.
No, at 10 years old?
At 10 years old.
Well, that's quite incredible.
Now get me a juice box.
But Dr. Wilson is an English gentleman. Girl does not understand the concept of fiction.
No.
I did alter the setting slightly for the stories to be more compelling.
Oh.
Well, it sounds a little strange, doesn't it? A great detective with a 10-year-old girl in tow.
I suppose it does, yes.
Poor Susato-san. It looks like her whole world has just fallen apart.
Damn.
About
Never
the
meet your
four-
heroes.
Yeah, really.
Yes, yes. What's in your mind, Runo? Do tell me.
How did you know? That I was a lawyer and we just arrived in London, I mean.
I'm a stalker. No.
Yes. Oh, and that we have a difficult trial tomorrow. How did you know about all that?
Sato, all of my fanfics are ruined.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Please. Tell us how you did it. Explain every detail. Magician never
Of
reveals her
course,
secrets.
I'd be delighted. Although there's really no mystery. Now let's begin.
I love her.
Iris Wilson is proud to present her Logic and Reasoning Spectacular.
Oh shit, here we go.
First of all, I knew already that you were a lawyer, Runo. After all, I met you yesterday at the Old Bailey in the defendant's antechamber.
But you also said that we just only arrived in London. How did you know that?
You look tired as hell. I observed a passport and a travel ticket protruding from your breast pocket.
Oh.
So, I was reasonably confident that you must have only just arrived in the country. And on top of that, you accept the case against a particular prosecutor telling me you were unaware of London's court affairs. He looks like a vampire.
The Reaper of the Bailey? I walked right into that one, didn't I?
And then I found a red stamp on the back of Susie's hand. You were given that when you visited the local prison to meet with the suspect, weren't you, earlier today? They used those lamps to keep a close eye on comings and goings, you see.
I didn't realize. How could we
And
have?
the red stamp is only used for people visiting foreign inmates. So, that told me that even though you'd only, yesterday concluded the trial of Magnus McGilded, the two of you had already had cause to visit a foreign inmate at a local prison. However, neither of you were wearing a particularly sad expression on your face. So I concluded that the prisoner was unlikely to be a friend or a relative. That led me to believe that you must have accepted a new case.
I see.
But how could you have known that the trial is tomorrow?
Because this is an Ace Attorney game, silly. Well, having barely been home in a few hours yesterday, Hurley solved yet another case. It obviously amused him. He told me that he'd caught a Japanese man who was bawling and trembling.
A Japanese man? Well, clearly that must have been...
That's Susato.
Mr. Natsume.
Now, Reno has a fancy Japanese sword. And I think your outfit is called a kimono, isn't it, Susie? Well, anyway, it was clear to me that both of you come from Japan as yourselves. So I put two and two together and decided you must be defending the Japanese man Hurley caught. And there was only one conclusion those facts could lead me to. You both came here to ask Hurley about the case. Did I nail it?
I love her.
There's a note on the mantelpiece that says the man's trial will be tomorrow. Hurley is always stabbing his notes with a knife, you know. He's silly. And That's all there is to it, really. Thank you for listening. I'm Iris Wilson, and that was one of my great deductions.
Oh, holy shit.
Well, was it a winner? Are my deductions correct?
They were spot on.
That was amazing, Iris. Truly a great deduction.
You even
Who
managed
wants my
the
autograph?
you even managed the certain something of Mr. Sholmes' delivery.
Oh, well, I was just copying Hurley's style for that.
This is really Jesus, this is really very good news. Could you tell us about the case involving the Japanese man? You will, won't you, Iris? Please.
So, yesterday, Mr. Sholmes apprehended a Japanese man, you were saying?
Yes. Hurley had just arrived back in London after his sea voyage. But the police were waiting for him at the railway station to take him directly to a crime scene.
Ah, the great detective is a popular man, it seems.
Apparently, a woman was stabbed in the quiet street somewhere in town. There were witnesses who had seen a short, shifty-looking, stooped man running away from the scene.
A short, shifty-looking, stooped man.
Mr. Natsume, beyond any doubt. Saseki-san said that he didn't see anybody else on the street at all. But it seems there were witnesses after all.
Hurley used his great detective powers to determine the man's address. It was a lodging room very nearby, and he went directly there with the police. And what did they find? A short, shifty-looking stooped man shivering in fear.
Ugh. Mr. Sholmes' great deductions certainly hit the mark that time.
Of course it did. He's a great detective.
Still, that means the incident occurred only 2 days ago. Surely tomorrow is too soon for the trial, isn't it?
Definitely. We have no time to investigate properly.
Hurley says that London is rife with crime.
Oh.
Scotland Yard is doing its best, but they can't stay on top of it apparently.
Oh dear, I hadn't realized the situation was so dire.
Yeah, didn't you know London's crime is the most advanced in the world?
Damn. Nailed it.
That's why they can't afford to spend too much time investigating cases and trying the criminals on the court. Staff and money are both short. Crimes are usually pinned on the first suspicious person.
That sucks.
That's terrible. I suppose it's the harsh reality of the workings of the world's greatest justice system.
I suppose it is, but in that case, it's probably not the world's greatest justice system. I don't hold out much hope for Saseki-san.
That man is toast.
Thank you for answering so many of our questions, Iris. This has been very informative.
Oh, you're most welcome. I've had so much fun.
Do you happen to know where Mr. Sholmes is at the moment? As you guessed, we'd like to ask him some questions about this case as well.
Oh, well. I expect Hurley is still investigating the scene.
Of the case involving Mr. Natsume, you mean?
Yes, Mr. Nuts. Oh, they. Hurley said he was going to the man's lodgings. If you leave now, you'll probably catch him there.
Iris, do you know where those lodgings are?
Well, I imagine the police are still investigating the scene of the crime themselves, aren't they? Did you happen to come across a detective by the name of Gregson when you were there?
Yes, we know Inspector Gregson, unfortunately.
Ah, goody. In that case. Give Gregsy this for me, won't you?
Gregsy.
If you do that, I'm sure he'll tell you what you want to know.
What is this?
Blackmail. I mean,
A 5-shilling piece and a postcard, it seems.
The message on the back from Iris. I want to know.
Blackmail.
be nice to the people or else.
It reads, "Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. I trust that he won't be a problem. Gosh, this will make the inspector help us, will it?"
Well, thank you, Iris. We'll give it a try.
Good luck then. I'm going to return to writing my manuscript, The Speckled Band. And I'll be making more special blends of tea, so come back soon.
We'd be delighted. Thank you so much, Iris.
You're welcome.
Well, Mr. Naruhodo, it's back to the scene of the crime.
Is she bribing Gregson? Is Gregson the dirty cop on the payroll of the criminal?
So, somewhat dubious that they would exert any influence over the men of Scotland Yard at all, we headed back to the scene with Iris's curious note and one of the world's heaviest silver coins in hand.
Is that coin worth $1 billion?
Clearly. Alright, to be continued.
Yay!
Yay, we hit it.
Yay!
Alright, so we'll end here for tonight, because that seems like a good stopping point. Next stream will be Thursday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific, like normal. I don't know why I almost said Central.
I almost said specific.
Yeah, and I believe we should all be together for that one again. Anyone got any announcements you'd like to make?
No.
I thought I did, but I guess not. It slipped my mind today. So I guess I'll scream it in my sleep tonight.
Alright, sounds like a plan. Maybe if people listen real hard, they'll be able to hear it.
Yeah, keep your eyes and ears peeled, I guess. I'll show up in your bedroom too, and the foot of your bed and scream whatever it was. I am now a cryptid.
Your local cryptid.
I am your local cryptid.
That got weird even for my standards, and I am usually the one who says ridiculous shit.
Right. I'm the weird cryptid that whispers something at the foot of your bed that you're like, wait, what?
Like, that's Monsters Inc. vibes at that point.
Oh yeah, I'm Mike Wazowski. God damn it, I'm
Mike Wazowski. Cool. All right. Well, if you don't remember what your announcement is,
I have a whole 2 days.
Exactly.
Have a day.
You can tell people next stream. As a reminder, if you want to know our updates, if we're going to start late, what we're going to play, etc., the Twitter link is below, and below that, there is the YouTube link. There might be a small delay trying to get out the most recent streams, just because I've been busy, y'all. Yeah, like, subscribe, this comment. I don't know.
put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. So help me.
Perfect. All right. Have a good night, all. Wash your hands, wear your masks, get vaccinated, and we will see you on Thursday. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.